Well, it's been a few days, but I am actually back with a shopping haul. This time it is from an estate sale that was in upstate, like Western New York area. We had to take a short trip up there. I'll tell you about that and more, but let's get into it and I'll show you what kind of treasures I brought home with me for resale. Hey everybody, welcome back. I apologize. It has been a few days since I've been able to post anything or make a video because we have been out of town. Lots of things going on. You know how that goes. Things just get busy, things happen. We did have unexpected death in our family. My husband's cousin passed away unexpectedly last month. And instead of a funeral, they had a celebration of life that was scheduled for the 1st of June. Now, we live in Tennessee. We had to travel to New York State, Western New York, where my husband is from, because we were trying to make travel arrangements in a short amount of time. We just didn't feel like spending the money to fly and rent a car. So we drove, and it's like a 10 or 11 hour drive, and it was a short trip. So up on a Thursday, back on a Sunday. It was unfortunate for the reason why we had to go, but it was nice to see family. It was a very good trip. We had no problems at all. And it was very nice to get together and like reminisce with people and to also celebrate the life of his cousin. So while we were there, we didn't have a whole lot of free time, but we did have a little few moments there where we could kind of get out and do what we wanted. So we like to drive around. My husband likes to reminisce, see the place where he grew up. And we did happen to see an estate sale sign. So, why not try to fit a little bit of shopping in when you go out of town? So what we did was we went to this estate sale. Now, I was really excited. I'm going to insert some footage for you. I did not get a whole lot of footage at this place. It was very packed, but it was a really good estate sale. It was jam-packed full. It was a 2-story house. It was really cool because they had like a lot of retro wallpaper in this house, and things had not changed in this house for many, many years. So it was really cool. I do think that I could have gotten more than what I actually got, but I didn't really want to spend that much or try to pack it all to take it home. But I want to share with you what I did pick up at this estate sale, and I think they had really good prices on things. Like nothing was really expensive, the things that we were looking at. I would have liked to have gone back the next day just to see if anything was like 50% off. They were making some deals, but most everything was priced very reasonably. And we kind of just separated, went through the house, picked up some things we liked, and my husband picked up some things. And so I'm going to share that with you. Now, one thing I will say, I am not a big jewelry seller, but I watch a lot of you on YouTube that do sell jewelry and do know a lot about vintage jewelry. I will say that this estate sale, you would have loved it. If you are a jewelry reseller or you like jewelry, you would have loved this estate sale. On the porch was just tables and tables. And unfortunately, I did not get a picture of that because it was raining and it was muddy and it was just kind of hard to maneuver. But the entire porch was full of tables, full of jewelry, vintage jewelry. Now, a lot of it was just, mostly costume jewelry, a lot of Avon, a lot of Sarah Coventry. But I did pick up a few pieces I want to share with you. Most of the things I picked up in the jewelry section were for me to keep, not to resell, but I did pick up a couple of things I think I'm going to resell. I got this little thing of like 3 earrings because I'm always looking for vintage Avon or vintage studs, a little bit of a smaller earring I like to wear because my hair is shorter now. But I got these, it was 3 pair of these smaller earrings for $4. And basically these little red studs, the little gold studs. These might be Avon. These all might be Avon. I'm not sure. I couldn't see the Avon marking on the back, but these little hearts are like little hoops. And I thought those were really cool. I think those are going to look really good with my white hair, but I got this little set of 3 for myself. Then on the Sarah Coventry table, I picked up this necklace, which let me see if I can pull this out so you can see it. So this is a little double heart silver Sarah Coventry. Now, I've seen these online and they were sterling silver. This one is not marked sterling. It just basically has the Sarah mark on the back. It just says Sarah. And so I don't see any of the 925 markings or anything that would indicate that it's sterling. Although For the age of it, it was in the original box. It is in really great shape. So it's not tarnished at all. And I really think this is pretty. I might sell this, but I actually bought it for myself just because I liked it. It's kind of cool. It's in like the old Sarah Coventry box that kind of shows some wear on it, which I think is cool. We're on another table that this is not the original box, but they had this really cool little, let me see. This Sarah Coventry necklace was $3. The earrings that I got for myself were $4. This set was $6. I may resell this. I just think this is really pretty. It is like an enamel brooch, and it is the daisies, but it's in the shape of a clover. So three-leaf clover, shamrock, but daisies with the gold tone. I haven't seen any markings. I'll have to look at it a little closer. And then it had the matching earrings. Let me get these out. These are clip-on earrings, but they have the matching daisy earrings that go with the brooch. So I thought this was a really good set. I just sold a set of an enamel daisy set that was similar to this, but different, where it was like a large daisy brooch and then clip-on earrings. And a lady bought that. She had made a daisy dress, and it went perfect with that. So I did pick up this set. I looked it up. It's not worth like a whole terrible amount, but I got it for a really good deal. And daisies do well for me. They're kind of popular, and I thought it was kind of cool that it was a shamrock shape. This will go for resale in my Etsy shop. Then they had a whole table of like 80s pens, and I did pick up this little pen for $4. It's your Cabbage Patch pen. And I've seen these several times. $4, not a bad price for it. I'm pretty sure I can get my money back. They're not as rare as you would think. I kind of picked it up because I had been seeing a lot of YouTubers that were picking up the old Cabbage Patch things because they sell. This place had a lot of like vintage toys and stuff. I just don't know a lot about them. And when you go to an estate sale and there's like jam-packed people, you're kind of like shoulder to shoulder. You're trying not to be rude. You want to like give everybody a chance to like look at something. And I really couldn't Google Lens anything or like look it up on eBay or something to see how much it was going. I did look this up afterwards, and I do see that there are quite a few of them online, so it's not really rare. But I thought it was a cute little item, and somebody might be interested in it. I can give it to them for a really great price point because I did get it for so cheap. So that was all I got in the jewelry section. Then we went on into the house, and in the first room was a lot of glassware and dishes. So I picked up this really pretty Ukego pitcher, small vase. And what I thought was really unique about it, I've seen this before, but it has the elephant trunk as the handle, and it was in really great condition. It has like this really cool Grecian design, and then it has the Ukego sticker on the bottom. So made in Japan, really pretty little piece. And I don't remember how much this is. I think I've taken the stickers off of some of this, but everything, I want to say almost all of the glassware items were under like $5. I know it was under 10, but I think the most I spent on an item, I think, was $14, and that was for a pair of pictures that I'll show you. I saw this little trinket dish. It is round. You've probably seen these before, very 80s with the little tulips all around it. It is an Italian piece of pottery, and it was in really great shape. So I picked that up. I like the bright primary colors on that with the lid on it. So I did get that. Former owner of this house, they must have been very religious, I believe Catholic, because they had a lot of Catholic books and Bibles and prayers. And so in the bedroom, we kind of picked some of that stuff up. It does kind of sell well. This is not really rare, but I have seen this and I've sold it before. And it's just the little Virgin Mary, and it's a planter. She was in really great condition. The original sticker, this is Rubens, and this is Japan. In really great condition. So I did pick this up. I think this will probably do well. People like this type of stuff. I saw these two little pictures. They are the plastic frames, and then we have this one with the Jesus and then the Mother Mary on there. And they are very old. People like these. Also, if they wanted to, they could take the picture out and just use the frame, because these are very like vintage frames that are very popular right now. In that same room, which I think was the bedroom, I saw this little box and it said $1 on it, and it looked like a little nativity. So I opened it up, and it's really cute. It's plastic, but it's in the original box. Let me try to get it out without breaking it. And it's just this little nativity, but it was in really great condition. It says Hong Kong on the bottom. I'm trying to be careful because I know this plastic can get kind of brittle, but they had it like wrapped in like a little Kleenex and stuck down in the box. So I did get that for $1, and I will resell that. I think that will sell. It's really a cute little piece. If not, we can always set it out for Christmas time. Then we went down to the kitchen area, and my husband just happened to see these 2 little trays with the butterfly and the very retro orange and green. They're little snack trays where you put, you know, your food over here and then your drink right here. They were 50 cents a piece, and I have seen these sell very well online. They're in really great condition, so I did get those. Now, you guys know how I am about mugs. I love my mugs. Butterflies are very popular. I picked up these 2. They were in really great condition. They got some sticker residue on them. Just for a couple of dollars, I got both of these. And so I think those will do well. I am going to sell those. Anything I have with butterflies does not last long in the store. I also picked up this little Precious Moments grandma mug. I thought it was really pretty with purple in it. I've had several of these with mom and grandpa and dad, but I've never had a grandma one. So I just picked it up. These usually sell well as a gift item. So I got this little mug, great condition. Then the other mug I got in there was this little cat mug, because cats always do good. This is vintage. It has the date on the bottom, and it also is Hallmark. So this is made in Japan, Hallmark, really great condition. And I thought it was like a really cool design. I think that's a sticker right there. Yeah, that's sticker on there. But I think that will do really well. On top of the fridge, I saw this next item. This is not something that I normally pick up, nor something that I sell on my Etsy shop, just because of the size of it. I do more vintage, cutesy, like kitschy stuff, and I don't do a lot of like really antique-y stuff, but I do know these are popular. I watch a couple of YouTube channels where they have bought these before, and it was this old scale. So I thought this was really cool. Now it is rusty, dusty, and crusty, as they say, but it is very, it still works. It's very cool. This part actually you can pull out, like if I wanted to ship it. It's not super heavy, but this, guys, I got for like less than $10. Like, these are going for $60 on eBay, if not more. It's not terrible condition, but it does have just enough of that rust and that old look that people like. I might keep this to decorate like above my cabinets, but I really think I might try to sell it, because I have seen several people lately looking for these, buying these. Now, it's not like the rarest of them that I've seen these online, so it's not like the rarest one, but it is like a good one. And for the price, I couldn't believe it. So we did get this. They actually had 2 or 3 of these, but they were different brands, and I would have maybe got another one, but there was another lady standing there, and I think she wanted the other one. So I just took this one because it looked the nicest. I was looking for artwork. Artwork sells well for me. We did see these 2 pictures. The birds do well for me. And this is really, really pretty. It's a robin and then the oriole. These were professionally framed, and they still have like the title on the back. And then this was really cool. They just have like the little sticker of the place that framed them. I like the color on them. Birds are popular. Let me see. I forget the guy that did these. These are James Gordon Irving is the artist of these. It says publication, New York, Robins and Apple Blossoms, number 205 by James Gordon Irving. And it was the little sticker at the bottom where they framed it was Waldorf's Jewelry in China, 103 Main Street, Hornell, New York. Popular thing that always does well. And then once again, guys, I got it in this really cool green color because, you know, if I don't sell it, I can use it. And then we went out to the garage, and I didn't see a whole lot in the garage, but I did run across this really cute lantern. It was not very much, and I knew that it was the older one because it actually says Japan on there. So I like this one. These sell well. This little size is very popular. People like to decorate with these. It looks like the wick is in great condition. It almost looks like it's never been used. So I really think this will do well. This and the scale are more like an antique-y, rustic look that I don't normally carry in my store. Like I said, I'm more like the kitschy. But I am trying to incorporate a few more of these items because people are looking for them. And I also want to diversify and make sure that my shop has more things in it that appeal to different styles and different styles of decorating. Now that was all we got at the estate sale. Then down the road from the estate sale was a yard sale. And it was a yard sale that didn't really have a whole lot. But the funny thing is, you guys know I've told you before, if you haven't watched the channel, you can watch some of my other videos. Cat items do really well for me. I have a lot of people that just love cats. So this yard sale had a huge picture of like a cat outside. And when we got in there, got to the backyard, realized that it was actually just a donation only. It didn't have prices on anything. You could just donate what you would like to give. It was all going to a cat rescue. But a funny thing, most of the items were cat related. So I was like, hey, let me get in here and see what I can find. So I found this sweet little Clemens. This is that Mount Clemens pottery, which I've had this before. And it's a really cute little cat planter. Other cat planter in really great condition on the ball of yarn, and he's in good shape. Artistic Gifts & Co., like from California, made in Taiwan, but in really great condition. I have seen this actual planter online for sale, but not a whole lot of them. There's different designs they come in. So I got him too. So these two cat items. So we just got these two, and I think my husband like donated like $5 or something to the cat rescue. Left the yard sale, went down the street to a little store called Rustic Luxe. And it's kind of like vintage, but also furniture, but also some new items. It didn't have like a whole lot in it, but we'd never been in there. So we ran in there. And I didn't see a whole lot of stuff I wanted, but I did see these really cool mugs, and they are in great shape. Now I know it says made in the USA. These are the glass ones, but this design, I know this is like that Corel design. I'm pretty sure this was on the Corel plates. They had the blue ones. I could be wrong. I'll put it up on the screen, but these are really great size and really great handles. I love these. I will probably sell these though, because I don't need any more mugs, and they were in really great condition. I think they were a couple of dollars. So we did get these in that one store, and that was basically all we found in there. And so that concluded our shopping trip, but it was nice to get out and go shopping. I would actually love next time we go into town to like look up some more estate sales and see if there's anything in the area. I hope next time that we go, it's for a happier occasion. I mean, it's always good to see family. I just hate that the circumstances that brought us all back together had to be like that. Some of my other videos I've been talking about that, other than just reselling and all that, I am working on like some crafts and things for my daughter's wedding that's coming up April of 2026. I did rush home on Monday. We had an early morning appointment at a bridal salon to look at wedding dresses, so I did have to come and do that. But the next thing we're working on is I bought this giant canvas. This sucker's huge, that I am going to be decorating to use for a seating chart. So this will probably be on an easel, will probably be turned sideways. But what we got was on Amazon. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was only like $17, not bad, 30 by 40. And then on Amazon, we bought the peel and stick wallpaper. Her theme is like blues and greens with hydrangeas. So we got this really cool peel and stick wallpaper, and I'm going to be covering that canvas with this. Hopefully it looks good. This is where we'll put the cards that have the people's names and like the seat numbers on them, so people can find your seat. I'm working on that. That's the only craft that I'm working on right now. I hope that things will settle down a little bit this week and maybe I can get back out. I know Father's Day is coming up. There's a lot of things coming up. Summer is like in full swing. And so it kind of gets busy this time of year. I hope to make some more videos. I just unfortunately have a little gap sometimes when things come up. I've missed a lot of the videos of people that I watch. So If I am subscribed to you and I normally watch you, I apologize. I am going to try to catch up on videos this week at night. And so I hope you've all been doing well. If you've missed any videos, I apologize that it's been a little gap sometimes between the videos. But if you are back, thank you for coming back. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. I want to check out some of the other videos. I am a part-time reseller on Etsy, but I do have like different things. So just check it out. Maybe you'll find something that you like. Until next time, guys, please take care of yourself. I hope that I see you sooner this time and it's not like over 12 or 13 days or however long it was between videos. I hope you enjoy this little haul and I will see you real soon in the next video.